Oh my god. Oh my god. Video games. Hey fellas, I'm completely out of it and definitely not ready for a stream tonight. But it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. I promised. How are you pals doing? My day was exhausting. I did manual labor for a good portion of the day. But most of my exhaustion came not from that, but from, having to be around people. Just. Hey, Hydra Bears, welcome. Wait, what? No, it doesn't need to happen. What, the stream? Oh no, I'm fine. I'm exaggerating. But, like, if you don't want to stream, please don't stream. No, I want to stream. I'm just exhausted and not sure if, like, I am as up to it as I want to be. But right now I'm good. I'm good. I, took a nap just before this. There was a bit where I was like, I don't know if I can do it. But, like, A, this is gonna be a real short one. B, I took a nap. I took a shower. I'm feeling good. And part of that is just knowing that this should be short. But, oh no. That's the text. Okay, the text is gone. So, if you didn't, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the game up. If you weren't here last time, we did a 5-hour stream, 2 hours of which was real gameplay, and 3 hours of which was failing at the same boss. No, flip that. 3 hours was getting to the boss, and then the last 2 hours of the 5-hour stream, 2/5 of the stream were dying to the same final boss over and over. So, if conventional wisdom holds, I will be phenomenal at it this time and beat it on like my 4th try. We'll see. So I've beaten all the Robot Masters already. You watched me do that last time. This stream is literally just the final boss and the ending. That's it. That's it. Regardless of how long it takes. If it takes me 15 minutes, that's the whole stream. If it takes me an hour and a half, that's the stream. We'll see. Hey, Melon. How you doing? Welcome. Just don't feel like you have an obligation to continue if at any point you're like, Rage comics are funny. Yeah, that would be the point where I'm really beyond help. Dinosaur time. It is dinosaur time. It's egg time. Easy clap. Alright, let's jump in. I fought this boss for 2+ hours worth of gameplay, and I still can't reliably get through the second phase. So here we go. Egg. Dinosaur. I've already gotten hit. So I know there's like a real solution, real strategy to this, but most of mine has just been spam shoot it, because that usually keeps me from getting hit. That's not exactly holding me here, holding here, but that's fine. Even if I don't have the best health by the end of this, at least I beat the first phase on my first attempt. He's become the Eggman. That's what he is. He's the Eggman. Okay, I'm still bad at, dodging the flames there. I, can dodge the flames there sometimes. Okay, there, that worked. See, that worked too. I'm already doing worlds better than I was toward the end of last time, in that I made it to the Wily capsule. Here we go. Will I survive? God, no. I have 1 hit left, but... Okay, so, I can get to the capsule. I can get to the capsule. The capsule itself is just real hard, and I have to get there with a decent amount of health. God, I forgot how strict the flamethrower is. It is. It's, that's been the biggest pain for me. I took more damage to the first phase last time than I did the second one, which is kind of a shocker. Capsule's the most RNG in the run and kills so many speedruns. Oh, I'm sure. I hate the Wily Capsule and basically all of its appearances. I don't think I've liked a single Wily Capsule fight. I preferred when the Wily Machine was the recurring one. No! Okay, I felt like I was doing decently on this one, and like, I'm gonna get through it, but not with a good amount of health, unfortunately. Okay. I've got like 3 hits left. Okay, managed to get over that. And that. Okay. And that. Not that one. Okay, Wily Machine with 2 hits again. I think that's exactly where we were last time. So I gotta get 10 hits on him without taking 2 hits. I have to jump to, I have to run left and jump right over those, I think, is how that needs to go. I will be loading the same checkpoint save throughout this whole thing, because otherwise I won't have enough concrete to get through the second phase. I love the alarm siren in this music track. Reminds me of a track from one of the Zero games, I think. Solid. I've liked the few tracks I've been able to hear. Fucking hell, the weakness being plug ball is evil. Uh-huh! It is. I hate it. It's fine. Wonder if it'd be safer to just use Buster. Well, how many? It would take like 28 hits to use the Buster. It takes 10 with plug. And honestly, like, as long as I'm, like, it's not actually that hard to hit him with it. It's just dodging the attacks while doing so. Which, granted, if I could dodge while using the Buster, yeah, that might be easier. Wet ass P word. Thank you, Ben. Why? This is going better already because I'm not like super fatigued from 5 straight hours of streaming at least. And my thumbs don't want to die. Granted, I only have 1 hit on this one. Egg. Hey, Gremlin, welcome. We're still doing terribly at this, but marginally less terribly than some of my attempts on last stream. Are you throwing an egg back at him? That is exactly what's happening. Oh, just barely dodged that. Didn't barely dodge that one. No, why am I... No, I need the Buster for the start. I mean, Trident also works. One of you told me that, people like using Trident in the first section because it's got a bigger hitbox. That's a hit. Okay, that's my best attempt so far. I think I only got hit twice there. I don't even bother trying to hit him on that one. It's easier, it's better just to dodge the fire. And here you can hit him twice, so like, it's not that much of a loss. See, there you go. And this should do it. I got through that without a hit. Now this phase is like really doable. And I have so much time to, so much health to try and beat this one with. Will I? God, no. God, no. I still don't know how to dodge anything he shoots at me. But at least, but I made it here, and that's an accomplishment in itself. Load checkpoint save. Final phase? Yup. As far as I know. Yeah, that Wily capsule is brutal. Very scary. I don't like it. Very much not a fan of any of the, hey, I appear out of the background and have impossible to dodge attacks. Well, this already isn't going as well as my last attempt. Yeah, shooting from the ground is more dangerous, but it's the more reliable hit. Staying with Triton for the first phase looked to be better. Yeah, I think that is what helped. Yeah, shooting from the floor, like, every time will bounce it up and usually hit him. So, you're more likely to hit him that way, but also more likely to be hit. Oh, that didn't help. Well, I got one hit. Still gonna see this attempt through to the end. Was that my first death before the capsule? On this stream? I think it might have been. Just knows the purple orb attack is basically the same thing Wily Capsule 7 does. Horrifying. Yeah, Capsule 7 was a little frightening. Just mildly. I don't remember how long I took on Capsule 7. It was a long time. It was a long time. Oh, Trident. Let's try that. Well, that worked not at all. Oh, it's more... Light Trident helps because it's a lot easier to hit it from the floor, specifically. Because the bigger hitbox makes it easier to hit without having to really aim. I'm gonna die to the first phase here. Yeah, I kind of stopped trying after I said that. Ugh. Okay. Capsule 7 legit happened because Inafune went over to the programmers and said, let's make the final boss really hard. Yeah, I've read that. Which is like fine, but it did not match the difficulty of the rest of the game. The rest of the game is not as hard as most of the Mega Man games before it. Oh god. I just wish I could get through that. Like, I said this a ton last time, but I wish I could get through this reliably without getting hit. And at the start of this stream, I'm actually like way better at phase 2 than at phase 1, oddly enough. Like, I've figured out the patterns on this one pretty well. I know exactly when I can and can't hit him. There we go. Okay. So, a little over half my health. This one's a possibility, but not a real one. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that orb attack is very frightening. I dodged that. You just kind of need to short hop. But when you're actually trying to hit him, that's not super feasible. Yeah, that's the closest I've gotten. He had like 3 hits left, I think. Gotta hit him 10 times. Now what if I get through this phase without getting hit? Okay. 2 more hits on him. This last one is not wanting to happen. Okay, so that's... I only took 1 hit there. That's the best I've ever done on that phase, I think. Now let's see if this holds true here. I think I accidentally shot a concrete shot there. Whatever. I can hit him 3 times there, actually. Oh no! Okay, well. Okay, 1 hit more. Okay, down he goes. That's another pretty good attempt. That was a Sonic Adventure, oh no, if I've ever heard one. I've got to find the pieces of the Master Emerald. I love Knuckles' Adventure era voice because it's just like a dude talking. Okay, this one's not gonna be successful, but... yeah. That's the closest I've ever gotten. He had 2 hits left. Okay, uptime, 30 minutes, yes. Hi, Donnie, welcome. How you doing? Holy fuck, it's Nyan Cat. I don't think that... Okay, Thomas is here for the final boss. All it took was... well, he was here for the entirety of the final boss for last stream. I just didn't happen to beat it. So if I had beaten it, he would have been here. I was gonna say, all it took was, the whole stream being the final boss. Oh no. Okay, not a great attempt. I've had better. Okay. So, H. He's gonna take you back to the past. Been a very long time since I watched any AVGN. I need to remember, I can squeeze in a third hit on that. I'm way better at dodging that fire. Honestly, this phase like feels so much more fair than it did last time. Like I'm good at this phase now. I can say that. I can get through it without taking a hit pretty reliably. Now it's the first phase that's the problem. And since there was a good period in, well, and this phase, but I don't think there's much learning this phase to be done on my part. I think it's more so making it here with enough health that I can just brute force it. Ah. If I'd kept running left and jumped, I would have survived that. I've been awake for 6.5 hours and I've downed 3 cups of coffee and I'm still so tired I feel like I could go to bed. Dear Lord. So you woke up at like noon? How many hits will I take on this phase this time? Okay, only took 1 hit that time. Yeah, I've learned to... Honestly, learning that I shouldn't bother trying to hit him during that phase has done wonders. Instead, just jump early and I don't have to actually dodge the thing. I'm just misleading it so it shoots above me. Here we go. Okay, only took 1 hit total. Let's see how this goes. I don't know that missing my attack is gonna help a lot. I did successfully dodge that for once. Yeah, if I jumped, I would have made that. Okay, it's very tight, but they're both pretty dodgeable. Actually analyzing it, he only has the 2 attacks. This is one of the easier Wily capsules. Looking at it. Any plans after you defeat the boss? No. This will objectively be a short stream unless I take 3 hours on this. I may take an hour on it, but that'll still be a short stream. I debated all day if I wanted to do anything after the boss, and I decided, yeah, absolutely not. Last night's stream was super, super long, so I think I've earned a short one. And honestly, I'm just exhausted today. For a second, I wasn't sure if I'd even be up to this, but no, I'm good now. Shit. Doing bad at this phase again. Okay, well, I have 2 hits. Oh my god, chat's going wild. I can't wait for the final cutscene, it's really good. It better be after all this! Didn't you stream till like 12 a.m. last night? Something like that. It was 11. That's what it was. It was 5 hours. I started at 6. It was far too long. We can all agree on that one. Well, 1 hit to take out the Wily capsule. Place your bets. Yep, figured. Capsule, no damage, let's go. My problem here is that I'm too greedy with some of them. Like, there are some bits where the egg is clearly going to hit me and I need to get out of the way, and instead I'm like, no, I can shoot it. It'll be fine. Okay, I think 3 more hits will do it. So I should be able to take him out this time? Yes, okay. Oh no, okay, if I kept going left, that would have worked. P-ball. P-ball, I see. Well, that's a death. I have a great idea for when you finish the boss. Do share. Well, we've at least proven that if I had 1 E-tank, this would have been done ages ago. Let's provide some actual length to the stream by redoing the Wily castles. The whole castle, all 4 stages, solely so I can go back to stage select to buy 5 E-tanks. Okay, I took a couple more hits than I wanted to there. Again, if I'm able to get through these miraculously without taking a single hit, I'm pretty sure we've got it in the bag. And it's a possibility. Like, I've gotten through that first phase with only 1 hit before. Okay, he's down. This is a bad stream. This is just me, like, doing the same gameplay over and over and saying, he's down. Okay, he's down. He's down. I did it. With like no commentary in between. Well. That's no good. Imagine doing this on the non-legacy collection release with no save states and lives. Redoing the Robot Masters every time. I'm sure it's wonderful and very worth going through. I need to not be greedy. I need to actually pay attention whenever they're too close to me. Like that. If I had just run right, I would have survived that. How about eat egg? By the way, there's a hard and very hard difficulty option. I'm not shocked. On top of Proto Man mode. Well, I have less than half my health, but that's fine. Oh, and I got hit there. No damage mode. One hit left, that's fine. Even though I can guaranteed defeat him there. Fuck video games. Your idea is that I stream a different game. I just stopped paying attention because I only had one life. Or one hit. It's so hot in here. Also, I realized that my AC is full blast. Hold on. Let me go fix that. Hi, intermission screen, but with full audio still happening. Woo-wee, woo-wee. I'm back. Wasn't that a great BRB screen? AC was too loud. You stream a different game on my channel and you don't play the game I do, and you don't get to do commentary, I just do it all. That's a great idea. Let's do it. Here we go. Oh wait, I don't have any laser trident. Oh, I didn't reload the thing, which is fine. I have enough concrete to last. The key this whole time will have been that if I just didn't load the thing and I instead just took the death with my 3 lives, then I'd be fine. Shit. Not feeling great about this run. Okay. It says the Buddha said, take the L and you'll be fine. Oh, that wasn't very good. I didn't jump late enough. I jumped too early. I just said the same thing in 2 different ways. Commentary! Please stop doing this attack. I don't feel good about my ability to dodge it anymore because I failed it 1 time. Okay. 3 hits to take out the Wily capsule. I was gonna call him the Wily Ball. I was thinking Plug Ball. The Wily Ball. Oh, I hit him 3 times there. Did they all count? Not that it matters, I will die. The thing about these, yeah, no, here's the thing. These are easy to dodge if you're far away. Maybe the Buster is the helpful one. I don't know. If this was Mega Man 8 where you could use both your Buster and your special weapon without having to like actually switch in the menu, then we'd be golden. What if you could smell through your eyes? I would smell water all the time. Get it? Crying jokes? Meh-ha! I'm kind of letting myself get fucked here. There we go. Less than half my health. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just made my hair, like, very noticeably worse. Gotta say, not my best hair day. Oh. Wait, if I actually do that close up, I can just run left to dodge him. I don't even have to, wait. I was gonna say let's test that, but he didn't have enough life left for me to test that. I'm gonna test that next time. God, why is this his weakness? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Don't experiment. Well, if we were in the 5th hour of the stream, I would agree with you. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Then I won't do it again. Do you think Kirby can eat a whole tree? I feel like he's definitely tried. And since we don't know about it, that means he probably hit it and he cannot. Kirby did eat an entire tree once. When did this happen? I'm not shocked. Kirby tripled a lot. Okay. Oh, I didn't try the thing I was gonna try. God forbid. God forbid I do the thing that I know works. Well, I have too little health right now. I have room to experiment. And then I'll fail that time too. Yeah, that works. Interesting. Does that help necessarily? I don't think so, but I think it reduces my chance of getting hit because there's still the occasional period where I don't make the jump all the way. Here's the thing. Might not feel like we're making progress, but when we finished last stream, I still wasn't reliably making it to the Wily capsule. Phase 2 was still my bottleneck there, and I've overcome that. Now it's just a matter of getting there and successfully doing Phase 3. I can get to Phase 3. Pretty sure the capsule's weakness being the worst weapon imaginable has been a running theme in every game since like 3. Yeah, that's a certified gamma moment right there. Okay. What's the worst weapon in 2? Cause you beat the final boss of 2 with bubble lead. Bubble probably. There you go. It's been longer than you think. And the alien was leaked to that. Yup. Everything else healed it. I mean, I hit him 3 times there. And I didn't get hit there. Yeah, okay. In 8, the capsule was weak to the melee weapon. How was 8's... did I have trouble with 8's final boss? I don't really remember the form 8's boss took. Why don't I remember that? I remember specifically having a lot of trouble with 7's final boss, of course, but... don't remember 8's capsule. I played exactly 1 Skyward Sword since that. Seven caps will be like, hee hee, spring go boing. And I had a lot of trouble with that because no, it was a different boss. I had a lot of trouble with spring anything at first because I didn't know you could charge up the spring. Gonna look in your archives till I find a Mega Man 8 stream titled "Fuck the Wily Capsule." Ah. It doesn't make the spring bounce higher by holding up, which I never knew about until... That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, my problem was that I took forever to beat Shade Man because I didn't know you could like make the springs bounce higher. You can beat Shade Man super quickly when he like flies in the air and everything, but I didn't know that, so I waited until he came back down to hit him with it. Kirby Triple Deluxe. Kirby's right-handed. When using the sword power-up, he can do a Skyward Strike like move by holding up. What I'm saying is Kirby is Skyward Sword remake where Link is Kirby. Oh god. I don't know why I'm thinking it's a good idea to pay attention to chat during the gameplay. I'm just gonna reload that. I haven't even dealt a bit of damage to him there. I think I remember you having to Google some stuff for you on one of the final bosses for Megamind. 5 or 6s, I think it was 5. I asked, hey, is there a better way to do this that I haven't figured out? And I tried every weapon and I couldn't, and it ended up being beat, which you told me after I beat him. after I beat him. Okay, only took one shot there. That's I can't get through this without taking a hit, but I can get through it pretty not consistently, but pretty regularly, taking one hit. I gotta overcome that bottleneck. Oh, thank God, the flames disappear when you beat him. I would have taken a hit there if he wasn't down to one. Okay. On my best runs, I am pretty consistently missing the first chance I get at hitting him. Shocker, that one, with the plug ball being what it is. Oh. I was roughly on pace with him on how quickly we were losing health. Two hits left on him. Okay. I'm inching closer and closer. Like, I'm getting better on most attempts. Falk. Dr. Fauci. I beat him without taking a hit. Oh my God, okay. Watch this be the first time in forever that I take a hit on this one. Dr. Oopsies, looks like we made a fucky walkie. Okay, we're at the capsule. Haven't taken any damage. Closest we've been. Place your bets, everyone. Hi, can you get in a position I can hit you in? He's like, oh, you did better this time. I'm never actually gonna move into position. %3 chance. I mean, it's right. I will lose. I just feel like you could be a little nicer than that. Yeah. That wasn't even my best run on the Wily capsule. Like, the health did nothing for me there because I was so bad at dodging the attacks this time. Okay, one hit again. God, this is so repetitive. I've said the same sentences, same phrases over to... I did it with one hit. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. This could be the one. Fuck you, eat a hamburger. I will not. Ah, came close to dodging that one. If I had dodged that, there was a slight chance. So he had 2 hits left. That's the closest I've gotten, is him having 2 hits left. So my next real good run won't be beating him. It'll be getting to 1 hit left. It is a slow inching crawl. What is flying around me? Have you seen the gnat that's like the tiny little boy that won't stop surrounding me? Oh god. Cannot fathom having to fight this thing as Proto Man. The double damage and everything. Oh, he can charge and slide. Well, sliding only helps on this. Do I have anything left in Black Hole? I have a little over half. Maybe you could quickly switch to and use that for the hard capsule patterns. Okay. There's an idea. Oh, I happened to accidentally jump between one of the things. 2. You can't jump between one thing. Yeah, this isn't the one. Let's see what this does. Or I'll jump into the spike on the bottom of his thing and die before I can try anything. Why would I even indicate a possible change in strategy? Okay. I think I took 2 hits there. Let's see what this does. Dies. Oh. Got hit by the fire for once. Not stoked about that. Oh. And then that lingers for forever, so like... Did that do any damage? I saw him, like... Well... They move too quickly for that to really be super effective. But it does have a pretty large radius, so it is hitting him when I'm not expecting it to. My main issue with that is that, like, the black hole only sucks in some of his attacks. So, having to, like, watch and see which one it's sucking in and then dodge the remaining ones, that adds a whole other dimension to the thing. In addition to how you'd usually dodge the attack. So it's not... Okay. It's not what? What was I saying? Good. Good commentator, me. Can you pause when it's out? Oh, when the when the black hole is existing? I don't know. Maybe good for the purple orbs when Wily's like right above you. Throw the hole out and then when the attack's over, switch back to plug. Okay, I can see if that's a thing. You can pause with it. Oh, and that does... Huh, that did get rid of the attack. Of course, I'm not using it properly. Well, ran out of that. It was mildly useful a couple times. But he's got 2 hits left, so... This one is possible? He had 3 hits left. And on the most awkward one, filled with pausing and trying to figure out what in God's name my strategy actually was, that's when I beat him. And got an achievement for doing it fast. Epic. Epic! Hey Wily, can I have that? Thanks. Black hole based. Apparently. Didn't even think to try that. Thank you for that, by the way. His lab just looks like light. There's a base blueprint on the side. Please forgive me! Hi, Rush. I want you to see something, Wily. This is where you first went wrong. Then this time, and 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 this time. This confirms and base is canon. Yeah, there are 9 games there. That's so good.
You beat me again, Mega Man. I should tell you, there's something I was hiding from you.
What is it?
Dr. Light was taken away by the police, was he not? That wasn't a real officer. It was a fake police robot I created. Dr. Light is in the next room, but he fell ill, so he's sleeping now.
They're pulling their punches on the ACAB message here. Oh, the bad cop? It was a fake cop. Don't worry. The real cops, they're good.
So he's sleeping now. You have to hurry and get him to a hospital. Get this way.
All cops are bots. Hi. Dr. Light! Proto Man! Light looks like he's just fucking dead. You're a fool, Mega Man. It's a trap. That's the Dr. Light robot. Dr. Light robot Wily used to make that fake video. It may be, but if that's the real Dr. Light, then I have to help him. Naive as always. Do what you want then. Just a bad apple, bro. Literally the plot of Terminator 2. Okay, I got shocked by fake light.
So long, Mega Man! You will be destroyed along with this castle!
There's another final boss. I'm glad that wasn't Dr. Light, but that poor robot. I mean, I guess. Character moment, TM. Looks like you need my help. Again. This is acknowledging how repetitive the series story is, I guess. Epic. Mega Man has once again put a stop to Dr. Wily's evil plans. Dr. Light was found to be innocent of all wrongdoing and was able to return to his laboratory. So it was the real cops that jailed him. It did not pull its punches. ACAB, Mega Man 9 said ACAB. The future holds the promise of peace for the people of Earth. Dr. Wily, however, was nowhere to be found. This one actually has him, you know, escaping. Developed by Inti Creates. Epic. Wait, so since that wasn't Light... ACAB. That was a good ending, honestly. We didn't get like a funny, like... Not funny. We didn't get epic happy ending with like Light and rock and roll. The last scene was fake Light shocking Mega Man, but I don't know, maybe that'll change here. A-back 1312. A-back. All babies are crying. Magma Man is doing a hot tub bath for Light, I guess. All bigs are Chungus. That's far worse than the thing I said. I love recognizing names and credits from being a nerd. Yeah, I don't know who any of these people are. Hornet Man be pollinating the flowers, I guess. But they're hornets. Hornets pollinate things. Right? Now I'm doubting myself. Anytime I make a statement on anything on stream, I have to be like, wait, is that right? Is there Proto Man is Mega Mind Shadow? I mean, I'd liken him more to like a Knuckles figure. He's sort of the same as Knuckles in that like he wasn't really tricked by Wily, but he worked for Wily at the start and then like became a regular ally of Mega Man once all the misunderstanding epic things were resolved. That was a very small staff team, huh? Yeah, we're on the marketing coordinators now, right? The marketing coordinators? That was supposed to say coordinators, right? Oh, wait. Co-ord. No, that's how coordinate is spelled. I just looked at that and I was like, cood? What? Galaxy Man just like vibing in the sky. What's the purpose of Galaxy Man? Kind of like a dozen people. Hornets don't pollinate. All they do is attack. They do apparently. Oh, they do? Yeah, I googled it. Okay, thank God. Mega Man 9 is accurate to the purpose of hornets. Praise be. Coordinators. Fuck. Concrete Man just wants Wily dead. That's what. That's his purpose. Coordinate. What if I poked you? What if I poked you? So is Inti Creates a second party Capcom developer? Like, are they owned by Capcom or did... Well, I would assume so, but like, what's the story behind this? Like, how was Inafune involved? Actually, when did Inafune leave the series? Inafune left at some point, and then he made Mighty Number 9. Produced by Capcom. Not made by Capcom, produced by Capcom, I guess. Mr. Trigger Happy challenge complete. They weren't owned by Capcom ever, they just loved working on Mega Man. Nice. And then they were like, hey, we haven't touched this series in 12 years. Do you want to do it? Do you want to do it? Because we aren't. Mr. Trigger Happy challenge completed. Womp Wily challenge. I assume that's just beat the game. Clear time, 2.5 hours. New record! A new record! Oh wait, does that make a new game plus? I have the same number of screws, but the time has started over. All my things are gone. Okay. So if I were to open that back up, 2.5 hours, press X to doubt. Yeah. I'm just curious. I'm like, is this different? I forgot about this. Oh no. About what? I assume I've unlocked Proto Man now. I would hope so. Like, has this changed at all? Well, I don't seem to take extra damage from that. Gameplay-wise, everything feels the same. Your save got reset. That's all it is. It just resets the save. That's epic. Okay. And Thomas's is better. Wait, what did I see? Wily, it's 4 p.m. Time to encase your balls in cement. Yes, concrete man. And Thomas's is better. No! Fuck, no! I think there's a cheat code to unlock Proto Man. Oh, is that how they did it? Proto Man mode. I think you can unlock him from the start with a code, but you have to beat the game to unlock him. Also, I like how his glasses shine every time you switch a thing. What an awful day to have eyes to read this chat. So, I'm not gonna like play through the whole thing. I'm just curious about how Proto Man plays. I know how he plays, I just wanna... Oh yeah, he has a jingle at the start. So, Proto Man plays like Mega Man 3. Or like Mega Man 4. He can charge. He, doesn't have a shield. His shield is not in use, so that's not a thing that factors in. He, can charge, he can slide. So, like, he's a lot more versatile in that way, but he takes double damage. That's how he's different. So, ultimately, he's probably a lot harder, but, I also think, oh yeah, Proto Coil and Proto Jet. He starts with Rush Jet. Interesting. His shield is it's in use when you jump. Okay, I see. Shots are blocked when he jumps. Yeah, I noticed that. Huh. He's literally the sunglasses emoji. We're gonna beat Galaxy Man, Charge Buster only. Woo. He can only have one shot at, oh! That looked like 2. Is it 2 at a time? Yeah, I'm doing the auto fire button and he only shoots 2. Interesting. Okay, didn't know about that change. Can he buy things from the shop? So, is this the, what? I guess this is the first time Proto Man was playable in a classic series game. That wasn't a spin-off, so that's neat. Try the coil and jet, by the way. I know they're items instead of like an actual, instead of, you know, a creature. Try them up here. There's a life for me to get. It's an epic Mega Man 2 reference. That's what they're gonna be like. Ah. Proto Jet. Yep, that's definitely item number 2. Was it 2? I don't remember how they matched up. Well, my health isn't doing too great. Honestly, depending on the enemy, it's a possibility that I will die to my next hit, which is fine. That's okay. I already said fuck you, we're playing one more level. You missed me. No bouncing item. No bouncing platform item 3, literally unplayable. Okay. Yeah, next hit would kill me. Next hit will kill me when I inevitably lose to the boss. Hi, Galaxy Man. I suppose I can probably get away from your black hole a lot more easily with the slide. Yeah. Proto Man was actually playable in the PSP remake of Mega Man 1. Oh yeah, Mega Man Powered Up existed. Proto Man was playable along with every robot master in the game, who each had their own campaign. Where he's the same as Mega Man, but his regular Buster is the. That's bizarre. Like he could spam charge shots. Is there any trade-off? I also noticed in the menu there was hero mode and superhero mode, and I'm not sure what their differences are. Think it's double damage? Okay, that would make sense. Well, I beat Galaxy Man. Wow, woohoo. Wacky. That's a video game. I'll be curious to play through the game on that mode. Not on stream. You got a new weapon. I want to see his, yeah, I wanted to see how his palette swaps looked. Hero and superhero is hard and very hard. What changes? Like what makes them hard? Well, we reached nearly the hour-and-a-half mark, so we got a pretty decent amount of stream out of that, even if it was all the same thing. Thoughts on the video game. It was a very good video game. It was harder than the last couple games, which I realized very quickly, but oh god. But have to reiterate, that's like as hard as 2 and 3. And as a result, I guess I was kind of unprepared for it. Had a much harder time with that than I would if I were to. Mostly just owing to it being a blind playthrough, but if I were to stream like 3 today, like I'd get through that like that. But this was hard. This was very hard. Its final boss was very hard. But I don't think there was a lot that was like unfair. The closest I would say is the Wily Capsule's bullshit, as always. I always hate the Wily Capsule. The Wily Capsule's terrible. More enemies on hero and double damage on top of that superhero, I think. Oh, okay. Like, in rooms with 2 enemies, hero has 4. Okay. I think there's a similar thing in 10, I think. I know 10 has an easy mode. This did not. This did not have an easy mode. So... What was I gonna say? I find it funny that this is kind of the same plot as Mega Man 5, where Wily's pinning it on where Wily pinned it on Proto Man. But here it, is more. I'm surprised it took so long for them to think of Wily pulling the it's Light's fault thing. Like that, I feel like is a bit of more of a logical conclusion if you're gonna have Wily do the whole framing thing. A bit more of a logical turn than Proto Man did it. 10's easy mode's hysterical. Like, I think every pit is covered. Yeah, there's a little, like, graphic that is supposed to illustrate how the easy and normal modes differ. And easy had pits covered by, like, floating platforms. He just... What? Displays his bank account number. That's right, you weren't here for that. What a dummy. Donate to my Patreon. Now we can commit fraud. Yell in Roll's ear. Make her suffer. What's wrong with Roll? What's wrong with Roll? Tell me. So, with that, we'll be doing 10 on Monday. Starting 10 on Monday. I'm gonna guess it'll probably take 2 days. I'm hoping to God that we don't have to do this again for the final boss, and that the first stream won't have to be cut short by an hour because of internet issues. That's my hope, at least. Go listen to the soundtrack later. It's probably my favorite classic soundtrack. I'm honestly probably gonna play through the whole game, like, maybe later tonight, or just casually tomorrow, so that I can experience it the way I do 3 now, where I just, like, zoom through it. Okay, fuck you, cum bucket. Self-vor. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Yeah, I think it was a good game. It was a very good game. It's a lot of people's favorite in the series, including, I think, most of the people who were new to my streams for this series. I know we got 2 I think we got 2 Mega Man 9 speedrunners, or at least one, and then the other explicitly said it was their favorite. And then, Melon, you said this was your favorite of the classic games, right? I dropped a thing. I don't know if I'd be able to say, oh yeah, this is up there with my favorites, necessarily. But, yeah, I think it's fair to say it's up there. I don't really have a lot of complaints. Just more of just a what if sort of thing, in that, 5, 6, 7, and 8 all took, like, dramatic strides in the formula, while staying dramatic strides in their gameplay or in, like, certain elements of it, while still staying true to the original Mega Man formula. 8, I think, is the only one I would say maybe, like, messes with the formula, like, too much, maybe, though I still love 8. I loved 8 a lot. This one kind of just goes, like, very much back to basics, and I don't think that's worth complaining about, and it's what a lot of people wanted from the series. Like, most people think the pinnacle of the series is like the first 3 or 4 games. So that was very much an intentional thing. But I do think it's kind of a shame that, like, unless there's something I'm forgetting, like, it didn't really take the series forward in any dramatic way. It's like sort of just another Mega Man game. It's just another one in the style of 2. It's one of those, like, old is new type things where it's like, well, after waiting this long, everyone wanted a Mega Man game like the super early Mega Man games, where the ones before that were all, like, making big strides in the formula, making it a lot more exploration based, hiding items in levels, making it so that you're, depending on when you do a stage, the stage itself could be vastly different, or the way you play through it could be vastly different because of what weapons you have. Like, 8 did that a lot. 8 and 7 did that a lot, where, like, the way you play through a stage would be different based on what weapons you have. Anything could be beaten as your first stage, but they could be made easier by having other weapons already. It's wild to think this was, like, one of the first ever retro revival games. Yeah, 2008. Yeah. When this first came out, like, I didn't hear people saying, oh no, oh god, it's another 8-bit game. Banking on nostalgia. Doing something like this was, like, completely unheard of before. Yeah, what the fuck? What, Donnie? What happened? This is 2008. Yeah, okay, so Mega Man 8 came out in 98? And then there were, like, 10 years without a Mega Man game, because people had considered the series to have kind of died because the last couple didn't get great critical or audience reception. And in a lot of ways, it was because of those strides that they made that I was fond of, that a lot of people weren't. So when it came back 10 years later, it was like, hey, we're going to make another 8-bit one. Like, remember how 8 was very much not an 8-bit game? And then this looks like an NES game. And then Mega Man died. Mega Man 10 was 2010. And then 11 wasn't until, was it this year or was it 2019? Like, Mega Man died for about as long again. And they're kind of doing the opposite thing. Mega Man 11 is, like, a modern Mega Man game. These aren't modern Mega Man games. These could have come out in the 80s. Last year, 2019. Yeah, that's a huge gap. That's a massive gap. Who made 11? Out of curiosity. I don't know anything about 11 for the most part, other than it's 2.5D. This wasn't a step backward, and I say step backward, like, from an objective perspective, like, this is literally intentionally stepping backward, not like this is a thing they did bad, but one of the things they didn't step backward in the formula with was the Robot Masters. Your abilities had effects on them beyond just doing more damage. Like with Jewel Man, you could use the black hole to suck in his jewels and make him completely vulnerable. With, what was Gravity Man's weakness? With Gravity Man, you could use concrete to freeze his black hole and, like, stop his attacks. There was a lot of that, which I think was it 8 or 7 that introduced that? I think it was 7. That was 2018? Really? I went 2 years without, I only learned, like, pretty recently Mega Man 11 existed. 11 was made by, like, remains of the Star Force team. In-house Capcom. Okay, interesting. I haven't heard many specific things about it, but I haven't heard any bad things about it. I have heard, it's pretty good. So as far as Capcom actually developed, I assume 10 was also Inti Creates? So as far as, like, Capcom developing a Mega Man game, that took 20 years. Gee willikers. least 2018 was initial release date. Oh, okay. Did it like have a? Maybe I'm thinking of the. Like maybe the Switch version came out later or something. I don't know. Maybe my attention was just on other things. This is possible. I had some other Mega Man thing. Nintendo's also Inti creates. Yeah, Inti did all the 2D games after 8. Okay. You know, released October 2nd. Initial was September that year. Huh. Okay. Aside from their X games, which were bad. I'm gonna head out. Bye, Cam. Bye, Gremlin. Thanks for stopping by. Computer fans go, ah. 2018 was also Fallout 76 went, uh-oh. That was where most of my attention was on in gaming news, wasn't it? I can only focus on one thing at a time. Listen, right now, my only thing I'm paying attention to in gaming is, hey, Pikmin 3 Deluxe is happening, and do you think those Mario Anniversary Collection rumors are gonna go anywhere? Yeah, but 76 was a fuck ton of things at once. What was I gonna say? I had something. I think God, that Bethesda E3 was awful. Do y'all remember that? Yeah, we watched that and did a Discord call the whole time. We haven't done that since. Oh, I had more to say about this game. I guess there's really not much. There's not much to specifically reflect on other than like, hey, this level design's really good. It's like peak Mega Man. It just doesn't bring the series forward, but it didn't need to, because at the time it was a huge return for Mega Man for the first time in 10 years. It didn't need to do much more than be a good Mega Man game to like grab headlines and get people excited. Have you decided how many X games you'll be playing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because that won't be for a while. The way I've been doing this is I've been doing a long-term game, like something like Skyward Sword, and then doing 2 Mega Man games in between, and then moving on to another game. So whatever the next game is, I'll do 11 after that, and then just keep it there as a wrap-up for the classic series. I don't know if after that my intermission game, as many as I can mentally handle. Yes. Yes. It's okay to drop X6 midway, I'll forgive you. But could I forgive myself? There are very few games that I'm pretty sure every game I've started, I have finished it on stream, unless I abandoned it after the first day and couldn't keep going because of tech problems. Like, I tried to stream Doom 2016, didn't work. I don't know why I thought that would work. It did not. I started Sonic Generations, didn't work. PC games. I just can't really stream them. I need a better computer. Which sucks, because I would have streamed Sonic Generations like 8 times by now. Sonic Generations is so fucking good. Second to last final boss in X6 genuinely took me oh my god, 6 hours. Bro, you should stream X7, the best one. Good character. Axel, very good character. Okay, so I also have a pretty big tolerance for bad games when it comes to streaming them. Like, I streamed Shadow the Hedgehog all the way. Took me a bit, but I did it. I did all 10 endings and then beat the game. Despite the fact that, like, halfway through I was like, I should stop this. Why would I keep going on? How long is this gonna go on? But what was I gonna say? So if I could handle streaming Shadow the Hedgehog all the way through, how will that translate to the bad X games? Should stream fucking me. Yeah. X7 is funny bad. X6 can be actually painful. I will definitely get both I'll definitely get both X Legacy collections. There's 2, right? It's like Shadow the Hedgehog versus 06. I see. I still haven't played 06. I haven't played 06. I want to. I haven't played 06. I would absolutely stream that, and I would absolutely force myself to go all the way through it. No question. No question about it. I just can't play it because I don't have a console to play it on. Do I have anything else? I'm gonna have to stop at some point, but like, we're kind of just vibing right now. And we're not even at the 2-hour mark, so like, it's not like I'm going too long. God, my hair is bad right here. I'm thinking that maybe, hold on. I have a curiosity. Because I'm trying to think of like games that I can have as interim games, like the Mega Man series has been for me lately, where I can, you know, do them in between the long-term games as a brief little break. Oh, by the way, you can play as Bass in 10. You can. You have to. He was DLC, right, with a cheat code on the title screen. Yeah, and I assume that's the same situation where you have to beat it once to unlock Bass. When I stream 10, it'll just be as Mega Man again, but and there are other options that I'm just not showing off. There are those. Yeah, Proto Man is unlocked from the start in 10, right? And then you have to unlock Bass. Let me look up. HowLongToBeat.com. I am searching how long the first Ace Attorney game is. How much that would take. Because I want to stream those at some point, and I don't know if those would be like a long-term game or... Ace Attorney Trilogy says main story takes 60 hours, and that is 3 games, so one game would be 20 hours. That would be a long-term playthrough. Maybe like a case a day. Oh shit, have you played them yet? I have not. I've always wanted to. I played a good bit into the first game. On a DS emulator on my phone. I want to get around to them at some point, but I don't really have like a plan to do so anytime soon other than, yeah, I should do that. Say they're closest to 10:15. Okay. Solid. Yeah, that's going to happen one day. I just don't know when. First game especially is pretty medium length. But yeah, future, I really need to, I mean, maybe I should just, no, they're not games I already own. I'd have to buy the collection. I was going to say, maybe I should just get those and have the first Phoenix Wright game be the next game after 10, because I don't know what to do after 10, because, I, don't want to do Xenoblade yet, but Xenoblade is, the next, like, super long-term game. Like, I've done 2 super long-term playthroughs, I would say, that took multiple months. And first was Breath of the Wild. Took me 9 months, I think. With that had big breaks in between. That's why it was that long. And then the second was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So the next super long-term playthrough will be Xenoblade Chronicles. I bought all 3 of the Ace Attorney games physically on DS just because I preferred the pixel art. Each game was $40. Financially, smart idea? I would do that for collector's purposes. Like, I end up buying the collection and I like them, and I'm like, no, I have to also own these in their original form. Like, did I have any reason to buy the cart of Mega Man 3? No. No, I didn't. I've played through it once on the NES, and if I'm gonna play through Mega Man 3, it will always be on the Legacy Collection. But I have it because I wanted to have it. If I could just remember for the 15th time, I own both KOTOR games and haven't even downloaded. That's right, you do! I completely forgot. Yeah, you do. You should play those. Those are good fucking games. Well, the first one's a good fucking game. I assume the second is also a good fucking game. Most people like the second more. Maybe most people is inaccurate, but I should play those, but should I stream them? Yes. Yes. You should. BioWare, the developer of Sonic Chronicles. The Nintendo DS RPG. I don't know that would be where everyone's mind goes to first, but no, you're right. You're correct. KOTOR 2 is much better. Yes, it's made by Obsidian for stars. Yeah, I'm very excited to get around to KOTOR 2 eventually. But I have to at least do one long-term playthrough before I get to... one different long-term playthrough before I get around to that. KOTOR 1's also great, don't get me wrong. Oh, of course. Of course. KOTOR 1 remains the only BioWare game I've played. I own Sonic Chronicles. Never opened it up once. I'm curious, but have never made the time to, like, just play it for a day, for a couple hours to see what it's about. I know it's terrible. I do know it's terrible, and I know its soundtrack is uniquely awful. Sonic Chronic Depression. You mean BioWare, the developer of Neverwinter Nights? I should stream that again. Did you stream a full playthrough of that, or did you just happen to stream you finishing a playthrough? On a scale of Sonic Chronicles to Neverwinter Nights, where is Knights of the Old Republic? What game is uniquely awful? The soundtrack for Sonic Chronicles is uniquely awful. I haven't played Sonic Chronicles, so I can't say it's uniquely awful, but I've heard it's terrible. I have heard bits of the soundtrack, however, and... oh my god! Stream myself doing bits of a playthrough I was already doing. I should do an actual full playthrough on the channel. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm debating what I should do next. Ideas will be scrolling around in my head. Circling around. Scrolling. Soundtrack is fully MIDI. That it is. The worst kind of MIDI. I'm gonna play that. Hold on. You don't get to hear the actual song. You get to hear it through my speakers. Central City from Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. I'm gonna stop that now. Let's go! That's on the same system that the soundtracks to Sonic Rush and, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story and, like, a ton of amazing video game soundtracks are on. Like, how? Also, I didn't stream the ending because there's fucking hours of bullshit fights with insta-kill enemies I could not defeat without fucking cheating. This is fair. Pass the aux cord. That's a remix of Diamond Dust Zone from 3D Blast. Interesting. That's my next playthrough, 3D Blast. See, I say that jokingly, but now that the thoughts entered my brain, I kind of want to do it. Why did I choose to listen to that? Sounds like the starter music on shitty keyboards you're supposed to practice to. Yeah, why is that so terrible? That's like, and the composition itself is like, that's worse than many NES games. Like, we just played through what was basically an NES game, and the sound quality was better. The composition was better. Diamond Fortnite. Diamond Fortnite. Isn't Sonic Chronicles the one where the ending... Let me just spoil the ending for everyone. If you care about the story of Sonic Chronicles, please mute yourself. Shut up. Isn't Sonic Chronicles the one that ends on Eggman, like, taking over the planet? Like, Sonic had to go to another dimension, and then when he came back, like, enough time had passed in what Sonic perceived as, like, a small amount of time that Eggman took over the entire planet, and then Forces happened. I choose to believe Forces is the sequel to Sonic Chronicles. No, Forces shows a very different way of getting there. Sonic Chronicles is the bad ending for the Sonic franchise. Thomas is having anger. Fucking bull piss. I wish they gave a Sonic RPG another shake and like did it legitimately, because like I would like to play a Sonic RPG. I just know the one that exists is apparently terrible and I'm not excited to play it. I'm just curious to play it. Wow, he said the bull, the funny bull.
Me win Caesar's Legion.
I mean, Sega owns... oh, yeah, Sega does own Atlas. I haven't played any Atlas games, but... yeah. No bullshit. SJWs are ruining my marriage! Why are you referencing funny right-wing YouTube, man? Alright, we're about to reach the 2-hour mark. Anyone got anything else they want to just get off their chest? Because I'm about to end it. Watchmen was ruined by feminists and brown people. SAW. Poop. Mega Man X3 is a funny type. You know, I hadn't actually processed how that looks until you said that. You're right. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's also very strange. There's Melon's confession. Anyone got anything else? Was poop your confession, Donnie? Was that your response to, does anyone have anything they want to get off their chest? Yes, thank you. Much appreciated. Did you know X3 had a PS1 version? I had no idea. I don't know. I really don't know anything about like the release history or what consoles any of the X games are on. By the time I get to the X series, I will, you know, read everything there is to read about them. But because that's how I enjoy games. But currently I don't know things. Hey Cameron, Sargon of Akkad. That's it. We're ending. Bye. Why'd you have to remind me that Carl Benjamin exists? Surgeon of Ankle. This is the point in the stream we're at. This is either an incentive to do just chatting streams or the biggest decentive to do so. It's the exact same game with a few cutscenes and cheesy as fuck dance music. So the superior version, yes. Soygon of Akkad. All right, I think I'm gonna SNES visuals on PS1. So like, yeah, visually it's the same. Really interesting. That better be the version in the X collection. I will riot if there's not. If it's not. Anyway, thank you nerds for joining me. Tomorrow's my day off, so nothing there. But on Monday, we will be actually. Oh, is it? Okay, then good night, Cam. Good night, Donnie. Wait like 4 seconds. On the GameCube PS2 X collection. Oh yeah, that happened. That happened. It was the PS1 version. Good. Can I pal wet ass P word? Fuck you. P word is female genitalia. But on the new one, it's SNES. Interesting. Okay, so thank you nerds for joining me. Tomorrow's my day off. Nothing there. On Monday, we'll be starting Mega Man 10. And that'll probably continue into Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we'll start something new. That's my mental roadmap for how it will go. But given how this playthrough went, it'll probably go far worse. Thank you, nerds, for joining me. Hopefully, I will see you on Monday for some more Mega Man. one that's apparently a little more divisive than 9. 9's the one that everyone like loves. I've never seen a bad word spoken about 9, but 10 I see mixed opinions on. We'll see what that's all about on Monday. Bye, pals.